Hey there, Craze here, and sorry for being gone for so long. I didn't realize how long it was going to take for me to process everything I've been doing as of late. I had a whole musical to do, I went down to see my sister. I've been basically doing a lot lately, and there's still more I have to do. So, yeah, I hope you can forgive me for not really posting many big videos. I've been trying to make this video multiple times, and I've just kept on hating it, hating the designs that I made, and I think this time I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm finally gonna get it right. Also, I made new sprites if you couldn't tell, or if this is your first video of mine you're watching. I just thought I'd try to mix things up a little bit and also just try to have it match my current style because I made those sprites so long ago. So, yeah, new sprites! Anyway, in today's completely overdue video, we're gonna be making Hazbin Hotel redesigns. Okay, I'm just gonna get this warning out of the way. These designs are for fun. I am not trying to be better than VivziePop. Yes, I have a few opinions about the show itself, but for the love of God, please don't, make the same 5 redesigners think they're better than everybody else comments for Christ's sake. Really, I just felt inspired to make something and just make a few little tiny well, not completely tiny changes, a few of them are pretty major, but I'm not trying to be better than VivziePop. I know that, I am honestly proud of her for being able to make Hazbin Hotel an actual show. I highly doubt I'd be able to do that myself. There's just, a few teensy things that I kinda just, I don't know. I don't want to say, fix, because that kinda makes me sound like a bitch, but just, change a little. Okay, enough of the stammering. Let's just get to talking about what even is Hazbin Hotel, even though you probably already know. Hazbin Hotel is a show about Charlie Morningstar, and she's trying to make this hotel where sinners can be redeemed. Basically, the whole thing is hell good, heaven bad, but also heaven good? It's a lot. It's probably gonna get maybe a little more fleshed out in season 2? If there's season 2? I don't entirely know yet. Anyways, I mostly started watching it because my sister started watching it, and my mom wanted to watch it because my sister was watching it. So, yeah, I decided to watch it, and really, it has some pretty good potential. I think there's just a few writing issues that could use a little work that, like I said, will probably get worked on in season 2. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, it's an alright show. It just has a few things that kind of make me a little confused, or I just find a little strange. So, rather than try to be rude about it, I think I'm just gonna try to approach this, I don't know, just, as I said, I'm not trying to be better than Vivzie. I really don't know how to approach this without people getting mad at me, because holy hell, the fanbase can be interesting at times. You know what, let's just get to the redesigns so I can get them over with and just talk about my ideas. In this video, I'm going to be redesigning Charlie, Vaggie, Angel Dust, and Alistair. So, yeah. I did also make some redesigns for the V's, so if this video does well, or if anybody's interested, I can make that video as well. Anyways, let's fucking go to make the fucking redesigns. You see, the joke here is, hey, Charlie! Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I still really do like the redesign that I made for Charlie already, so I'm just gonna use the original time-lapse that I had because there is no way I'm drawing all of that again, let's be for real. Anyways, for the most part, I did already really like Charlie's design. There was just a few things I decided to change or add on. One of them, I really wanted to just split up the amount of suits that are in this show. So many characters wear suits. I still thought she should wear something nice. She is Princess of Hell and she's also running the hotel, so I gave her just still a nice shirt, nice pants that were almost suit-like but not quite. I also made her hair darker just so it wouldn't blend into her skin as much. I noticed that sometimes from afar, due to my shitty eyesight, like she kind of just I don't know how to describe her hair kind of just blends to her face. I couldn't figure out what to do with her hands, as you're gonna see here, so I ended up just doing gloves. I also wanted her to show her horns because I feel like the royalty would want to like show their power in that sort of way. I also thought it would kind of help her look a little bit more like her mom. And then after giving her the horns, I thought I might as well give her a tail because I thought it was kind of cute. I also kind of made that little pattern on her shoes match other parts on her body like her ears and her horns. I was going to do the fingers, but I didn't actually like that. And after all of that back and forth, we have Charlie Morningstar, who kind of looks like a demon Heather Chandler now that I think about it. Alright, let's move on to Vaggie! Yay, she wasn't difficult to deal with at all. Before we get to Vaggie, I have to express to you my pain when I realized Vaggie technically has 3 designs. And normally, I am totally fine with making multiple designs for a character. Sometimes it can be really fun. But holy shit, girl, what have you done to me? I am warning you in advance, this girl is gonna be the bulk of this video. Holy shit, did I struggle with her. Spoilers ahead for a major plot point in Hazbin Hotel, I guess. Vaggie used to be an angel. She can be your devil or your angel. Why? What? Like, it's fine for the plot, but it is not fun. When I made a design based off her pilot design, I had to make her work uniform design. And then I had no idea what the hell to do with her as an angel because I loved the first design so much. This is the part where I struggled to make the video. Besides figuring out how to approach it without a bunch of fans murdering me, I had to figure out how to make more designs for Vaggie because she has 3 fucking designs and her character design looks like this. How do I work with that? But I found out, and I'm still mostly proud of the first design. Anyways, so here's her first design. I love it very much. I decided to make it a little more obvious she's a moth by giving her the little moth ears, and it's hard to see right now, but she does have a little kind of bug-like mouth. I also tried to make her bangs look like a moth wing without it just being like, hey, here's a moth wing slapped to your face. I also added like a slight X motif like she already has, except I also added like eyes with X's in them to her little head floofs. And now I'm gonna be killed for saying head floofs. Onto her work attire. I feel like Charlie would let Vaggie like carry her own style into her work uniform. Really, mostly what I was trying to do was still keep a few design aspects from the other design, but like also make it separate from that. Okay, sorry, I got this outfit done like really fast, so I'm just gonna freeze it here for a second just to show you what I mean. I basically just added more red to her design and changed up a few things a bit so she would look closer to the hotel. I even turned the bow on her head into a bow tie just to kind of make it look like, hey, I can be somewhat professional. I also just gave her boots because I thought they would look cute. They look like blobs, but ignore that. They're like, I don't know. Anyways, here's where things turn into a shit show. I did not know what to do for Angel Vaggie. All that I really knew was that I was going to make the darker colors in her palette more prominent in this version, and that I wanted to keep her short hair. After quite a while that this speed paint doesn't show, I came with the idea that maybe she could be a butterfly, because people kind of hate moths for like chewing on their clothes and stuff. So I thought she could be a butterfly, and then when she becomes a fallen angel, she becomes a moth. I'm so smart. Anyways, I eliminated the skirt because fighting in a skirt, fuck that shit. And also, I made her skin cooler, but still the same shade. Basically, it's another thing that, like, when she falls down into hell, more of the, like, reds and pinks get added to her color palette. Oh my god, I almost forgot to even mention that I made her skin darker because I've been looking at this design for so long. Like, I forgot how light Vaggie's skin is. I was listening to that audio back, and I am so sorry, my cat was kicking litter around. She is very insistent on kicking litter out of the box. Anywho, here is Vaggie. Yay! I wasn't suffering at all. Anyways, let's move on to Angel Dust.
The internet is for poor. The internet is for poor.
Okay, Angel Dust is another design I didn't hate as much. The next one I think I'm gonna have to redraw completely, but Angel Dust, we chill. I think mostly what I was trying to do here was elevate the drag queen aspect because that was somewhat mentioned before and we really haven't seen it, and I'm a little disappointed. I also wanted to bring back some mafia aspects from Angel Dust's older designs, so got the coat, got the skirt, got a business kind of look going on, and a little hat. If looks could kill, everybody in the hotel would be dead. Basically, this whole thing was me yassifying what's already been yassified. And someone's gonna murder me for saying yassified. I also made the pinks less of a red pink, just so Angel Dust could stand out a little bit more. And I also added more spider features, because of course. And you put it all together, and now we have Angel Dust! Oh my goodness. Love this design so much. Once again, just mwah. And now we have to move on to Alistair. Okay, before anyone says anything, I do like this design. I do. It's just that I'm a little worried that other people won't, because it's not as true as the other designs I've made. To reiterate, these were for fun. What's not fun is thinking about the fact I'm gonna post this and now I'm worried people are gonna get mad at me. Okay, I'm gonna stop being self-conscious. I basically just did an entire revamp while keeping some of the concepts. I sort of like Alistair as a character, but the design, some of the things just get to me. I mostly just wanted to change the red, the hair, and the fact that I thought he was a fox back in the day. I was fine with letting him have a suit. Totally fine. I feel like it suits him. I just suits him. Anyways, I feel like I just had to change it a little bit because I just didn't like the particular way it looked. It felt like too much. And like the random white there does not help. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Also, that Bob is a Robert. Anyways, I think he would be a pretty cool character otherwise. I sort of made him like a deer centaur thing, and I also made his antlers like kind of like small branches or wires, because like as we've seen, his antlers get pretty big in his other demon form. I also made him grayscale just for like the old-timey look, and I just decided to give him full-on glasses because that fucking tiny thing was annoying me. I'm sorry, there's so much about Alistair's design in particular I really don't like, and I feel like that's just gonna make people more mad at me for completely changing him. Like, I'm sorry if this whole video sounds like me going wah wah wah, because it kind of is at this point. I think most of it really just comes down to the fact that it's Hazbin Hotel in particular, and the fan base concerns me a lot. Anyways, here's Alistair. I personally like him, but if you don't, please say it politely. Like, I totally get it if you don't like it. I would just rather not be cussed out. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, I'm kidding. Honestly, I really do want the best for Hazbin Hotel as a show. It's very hard to make it this far as an indie animator, so honestly, I applaud Vipsy for that. I think as the show starts to figure itself out, things will get better, because, like, this is the first season, and there's only a few episodes in the first season, so obviously there's gonna be a little bit of a like, slip up here and there. I just really hope it doesn't become one of those shows that just does stuff for the fans, because sometimes that can just ruin a show. I just hope it goes its own way. Anyways, this has been Craze, and see ya in hell.